Yes, our own South Africa. The mortal remains of our fellow soldiers we are talking about, our brothers that lost their life in DR Congo, have been safely delivered to South Africa or to the government of South Africa, and the government led by His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa successfully handed over the bodies to the family. Now the question is, what is next? That is how it is. But one thing that I've realized is, our soldiers, we always say that yes, soldiers are supposed to die for our country. But I think to some extent, we are here to conscientize those that belong to the family of these soldiers for them to prepare their mind that things like this may happen one day. But unfortunately, we don't do that. Though we always boast and say things that soldiers are supposed to die for their people. Once you enter into the uniform or you join the military, you are ready to be sacrificed for your country. But unfortunately, those that are around us, our family, our neighbors, our friends, and our loved ones, unfortunately, we don't conscientize them or teach them or tell them that anything can happen, especially when it comes to going out of your country or jurisdiction on a peacekeeping mission. When it comes to the military, yes, most often than not, the only thing that makes them happy is to go for peacekeeping. Why? Because that's the time that some dollars will hit their account. Yes, whether you believe it or not, that is what it is. We have friends and people that if they are not able to be deployed out of their country, they are not happy. They will tell you in confidence that, yo, my friend, I've been in this service for so long. I've spent 5 years without traveling out of the country for peacekeeping. The question is, do they always pray for there should be something that is backed by UN or backed by the African Union or whatever it is for them to leave their country, the comfort of their country, to be able to go and fight or to take part in the fighting and bring in money? Yeah, there are families. When they hear that a family member who is a military officer, yes, is traveling out of the country, they are happy because the hope is he will come back safely with more money, because to some extent, those people that are out, they will be paid by United Nations or by African Union, and at the same time, their salary at home will also be paid. Part of it will be paid. That is how it has always been. But unfortunately, what we always forget as those that are observant or those that belong to this trade, what we always forget is to tell the people that once your family member is moving out of the country to somewhere else where there is a war, or to keep peace or to maintain peace, is highly that person is not going to come back safe and alive. That is what people have to be. The children, the wives, the husband, or family members, the fathers, the mothers, yes, they have to be conscientized very well so that things like this will not be happening, that will all turn the whole country into mourning state. Because these are soldiers and they signed on to die for their country, but not to die a death that is not warranted. No. They need to be safe, be protected, but the conscientization needs to go on that our people, yes, once your child decide to join the military, he or she may come back in a coffin or may come back strong and healthy. That is what everyone needs to know. It's not easy. That is the bitter truth, but it's not easy. Now, these guys, the 14 guys, they are back in the coffin. Yes, unfortunately, they cannot, the family members cannot even view the bodies. They don't know if that is their person or not their person. There may be some DNA or tests that will be conducted here and there. Yes, granted. But those that are supposed to ascertain and see the body and know that this is Mr. A, this is Sergeant this is Corporal this is Lance Corporal this is Rifleman this, they may not be able to do that because they've been warned or cautioned not to do so. That is a tragic and sad aspect. But the question is, what happened after all is said and done? Now we are all talking about it. We are sympathizing with the family. We are all sympathizing with the wife, the children. We are doing all manner of things and mourning together. And our flags are being hoisted half-mast. Yes, to give them the needed respect and a grand style of funeral befitting burial, and be given gun salute and things like that. But what happened next after all the curtain is over? And now the children, as well as the wife, the mother, and the father are left alone without their son or without their daughter. That is where the problem is. And that is why there is this saying that as everyone is gone, that is the time that the funeral properly begins. But I pray that this time things will be put in place. Their children will be well taken care of. Their wives will be well taken care of. Their parents will also be good and well taken care of. But the thing is, would that be enough for them? No, it will never be enough. Why? Because if the man or the son or the husband or the father is alive, at least the emotional feeling that you have a father, you have a husband, you have a son out there is more than anything that money can deliver to human being. That is why, as we always say, may their soul rest in perfect peace, but let things be done properly so that the family can also be taken good care of, especially the wife and the children. This seems to be very, very important because these are children that are young and there is a need for them to be taken care of. Please let the system work in favor for at least these 14 people that we lost in DR Congo. Yes, they died in the name of the country. That is why the country need to rally around and be able to provide for the family and the children and the wives. Please, for more about discussions and analysis like this, kindly subscribe to this channel. One Forum News for the best when it comes to politics of Africa, historical antecedent, for the best when it comes to security and crime. We'll be right here to bring you the best. Your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. Thank you so much. And kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News for the best. Thank you so much. I salute. Thank you.